What's going on, Atlanta Falcon fans? Y'all know it is your boy Antoine Smith. Stopping in right quick, bring y'all breaking news. Atlanta Falcons have signed Za'Darius Smith, and it's no surprise that they got him because as reports were out there floating around, Mary Cabot had that he was likely going to re-sign and reunite with the Cleveland Browns. But funny thing is, he changed his mind. Goes back to one of his former coaches in Kevin Stefanski when he was in Cleveland, and I think Justin Hood gets a. I'm sorry, Nate Ollie gets a guy that he can work with, and that's no knock to anybody else they've signed. They did sign Cameron Sample a couple of days ago. They added Cam Thomas as well, so they have added depth to this line. So, but when you look at the overall aspect of things, they really didn't have that veteran that stood out outside of the two guys that we're going to be missing. Javon Walker out for the year. Then you have James Pierce. We know about suspension. But when you look at their, well, I'm going to go with his stats first. When you look at his stats, I'm going to tell you, they fallen off the last couple of years, but I still think he can produce at a high level. But when you look at last year in Philadelphia, 10 tackles, a sack and a half in only 5 games, and I think he was coming back from an injury. And he's a three-time Pro Bowler now, so he's put up decent numbers throughout his career. Season number 12 coming into the books. But before that, he spent 2024 with the Lions and the Browns. Played in all 17 games, 9 sacks, 35 tackles. He has, like I said, 3 Pro Bowls, and he has 3 seasons with 10 or more sacks. With a career high in 2019 with Green Bay with 13 and a half, and that's when he had Preston Smith on the other side. But again, like I said, when you look at the depth chart, it was a much needed move because I think Zach Harrison is coming back from an injury. Mason Smith, he's the nose tackle. Then Brandon Doyle, those are 3 key guys on the front lines. Then with the outside linebackers, James Pierce suspended. Samson Ebelcam, who I think is going to be starting along with. And that's going to be crazy because the 2 guys we brought in as free agents likely going to be the starters to start the season with Aziz Ojulari and Samson Ebelcam. And before mentioned, Cameron Thomas is going to be a backup. Then you have to look at Braylon Trice, and then we have to get something out of Braylon Trice, who missed his first 2 seasons with injury. And I'm telling y'all, it's thin. It may sound like it. And Keyshawn Banks, shout out to him. First preseason game, he showed flashes coming over from the USFL. So maybe he can stir up something and make this team because I think it's gonna be vital. But they had to add another edge rusher, and there were guys, and I gave y'all guys via free agency we could sign, and via trade we could trade for. But I think this softens the blow just a little bit. And again, I think that to be honest, we don't know what the preseason is going to bring and who's going to get cut. So I still think we're a long way from this thing being done as far as signing players. But yeah, the Darius Smith signs with the Atlanta Falcons, and I think it's an excellent move. Oh, and I got to give y'all the contract. The contract is only 1 year for $6 million, and that's very affordable, knowing that they had over $35 million in cap space. So they're still value buying and budgeting and doing what they need to do. But the Atlanta Falcons made a key sign, and I absolutely love it. Tell me what y'all think. Drop them comments in the comment box. Let's debate. Let's have fun as always, man. Y'all know how we do it on the Sports Machine. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will hot y'all soon, man. Peace.